New developments tonight in the Leon Ford trial, accused of killing John Mike Kreitz back in 2011 following years of land disputes around their Turk Road properties in the Birdseye area. MTN's John Riley has the latest from the courtroom.
The trial of Leon Ford concluded Wednesday with the jury unable to reach a verdict. After a day and a half of deliberation, the jury returned the verdict after Ford's 3-week-long deliberate homicide trial wrapped early Tuesday. Prosecutors accused Ford of killing John Mike Kreitz in 2011. Kreitz's dismembered remains were discovered at 2 locations near McDonald Pass in 2011 and 2012. The official word from the jury Wednesday was that they were deadlocked, meaning that the jury, in good consciousness, were unable to reach a verdict, which resulted in a mistrial.
Mr. Ford did not kill or dismember Michael Kreitz. He did not do that. And so he's disappointed that it was not a not guilty verdict, but he certainly was not convicted. And I think any sort of retrial will not end up in a conviction either.
Ford and Kreitz had a long-running disagreement over land access. The prosecution alleged Ford had access to a specific type of zip tie that was found with Kreitz's remains. During the trial, jurors heard testimony about those zip ties, as well as confrontations between Kreitz and Ford. 2 residents of Turk Road who were called to the stand also invoked their Fifth Amendment rights, which protects an individual from incrimination by testimony. The prosecution told the judge that they will be seeking a new trial, with a tentative date of January 2024 set for the next trial. The defense said they would seek to block a retrial based on double jeopardy claims. As for the murder of Mike Kreitz, it remains unresolved, as it has for over a decade. Reporting in Helena, John Riley, MTN News.
The Longest Day is an awareness and fundraising event to help advance the care and support of those living with Alzheimer's disease and the research toward finding a cure. MTN's Ryan Berg visited the event and has more.
The Longest Day is an awareness and fundraising event that Touchmark hosts to help advance the care and support of those living with Alzheimer's disease and the research toward finding a cure.
3, 2, 1, go!
Touchmark has hosted the Longest Day event for several years, as well as the Fun Run or Walk, which they introduced last year. The Touchmark campus was filled with games, info booths, food trucks, and a dunk tank to help raise funds for a cure to Alzheimer's disease.
It's a time for us as team members, as family members of people who live in our memory care neighborhoods, to get together in with a common cause to fund the cure for Alzheimer's.
The Longest Day is meant to raise awareness of challenges of living with and caring for people with memory loss.
It is recognition of the fact that every day every day for them is going to be the longest day of their life.
Neil Rudicilli walked to the event, and he told me that Alzheimer's has affected people in both he and his wife's family.
It's personal. There's been Alzheimer's in my family and in my wife's family. So for those reasons, and knowing that possibly the day will come when I will need care with some kind of dementia. So I'm doing it to help support the cause.
Reporting in Helena, Ryan Berg, MTN News.